AITA for choosing not to go back to work and still send my child to daycare? My ex-husband and I got divorced back in October due to polyamorous relationship issues. Before I even go into the issue at hand, I will say he asked for the opening of our marriage and the normal thing happened. He had a string of partners, nothing really steady. I had the same partner for 2 years and they actually became good friends until we got divorced. After a long dry spell he asked for a divorce after giving me the ultimatum of dropping my partner or we separate. I chose to separate because my partner treated me better than my husband. I was all he wanted, unlike my husband wanting to open the marriage just to see what was out there. He made me feel like I was enough for him, see last parenthetical. And he took care of my daughter like she was his own. After the divorce, I moved out of the marital house and rented it to him with no strings attached at a well below market rate. I moved in with my partner and we've been pretty well off since. We share custody of our daughter 1 week on 1 week off and we have a rotating pickup schedule from daycare. After I moved in with my partner, he proposed to me that for mental health reasons if I do not want to work I don't have to. I have passive income from military compensation, so any money I get outside the house is just extra. So I took his suggestion. I haven't had a job since January of this year and all I do is take care of the house. I clean, mind the veggie garden, run errands, etc. He's been content with our arrangement and so have I. I feel like I have more mental bandwidth to properly give my daughter the attention she wants/needs because I'm not burned out at the end of the day like I had been when I was working. My ex-husband on the other hand doesn't like this at all. We had a meeting where I offered to sell him my house because I felt me being his landlord was going to cause issues within our co-parenting relationship later on down the road, so to head it off. I gave him the first offer to buy it before I would put it on the general market. He snuck in asking when I was planning on going back to work and I answered him honestly saying with my partner getting a promotion which came with a raise, I probably wouldn't be unless I really had to. He said that was kind of fucked considering that I'm basically a stay-at-home parent but our child still goes to daycare every day. I explained as briefly as possible that I chose not go back to work for mental health reasons and that having our daughter at home full-time would be counteractive to me not working. He said outright that some would think I'm an unfit parent for making that decision. So AITA for still sending my kid to daycare even though I'm not working anymore? TLDR, ex-husband called me an unfit parent because I'm choosing not to go back to work for mental health reasons, but our child is still in daycare full-time. Edit to add, a common question that is being asked is who is paying for daycare. According to our divorce decree, we are both required to pay for 26 weeks of daycare throughout the year. So that means we are paying literally half and half. So that means even if I took her out of daycare, he would still have to pay for half of daycare due to him still working.